I'm Emily, I'm the Operations Manager for the National Trust for Scotland here at Glencoe National Nature Reserve. Glencoe is quite unique as a National Nature Reserve in that we've got a major road passing right through the middle of it, and that brings 2 million cars every year and loads of people who stop to enjoy the views, enjoy the landscape and go out for walks in the glen. I think Glencoe is a place that you can visit all year round. We do have quite a bit of rain here, so the visitor centre can be a great place to come in all weathers, but to warm up and dry off if you do happen to visit on a day where it's a little bit wet. Our team at the Info Hub gives visitors advice about where to go for walks, and we've got a lovely cafe with fantastic views and lots of homemade food for you to enjoy. And if you really want to help our charity, you can treat yourself in our shop, which has a whole range of local gifts and unique souvenirs to take away with you. I feel thoroughly lucky to have the opportunity to come to work every day in Glencoe. It's one of my favourite places. To know that the work that we do is helping to conserve these places for centuries to come, I just feel really lucky to play a part in it all.
I'm Lucy and I'm a Visitor Services Assistant for the National Trust for Scotland here at Glencoe National Nature Reserve. This is the 17th century turf and creel house reconstruction project, and the whole project is inspired by archaeological excavations that were made further down the glen at a place called Achatriachtan. We know that Achatriachtan was a settlement at the time of the massacre of Glencoe in 1692. The excavations that were done there by the archaeologists inspired this building and informed how the building would look. It's all kind of based on the archaeological evidence and then backed up with other documents and descriptions from the period to give us an overall image of how the building would have looked. This has been a really exciting project to work on, and it's a great addition to our centre here in Glencoe. And it was made possible entirely through the generous donations made by supporters of the National Trust for Scotland and memberships as well.
I really like just seeing the Highlands. I've heard about them my whole life. My family comes from Scottish ancestry, and I've never been here. But seeing the thatch house was super cool because I've always wondered how they were put together, and between going inside and going outside you could really understand what they were doing, and I loved seeing the water dripping off of the roof and stuff. It's really neat.
My name is Lindsay. I'm a ranger for the National Trust for Scotland here at Glencoe National Nature Reserve. This is my office. What I love most about Glencoe is it's just a feeling, like, you know, when I'm there in Glencoe and it's just the whole thing, everything, the wildlife, the plant life, the mountains, I just love it. It's like home, you know. I came here and I never left because I just fell in love with the place as a whole. I can't put it into words. I love it.
This is our second visit to Scotland. The first time we couldn't make it here. We had heard a lot about this visitor centre as well. Well, obviously the beauty of it, Glencoe is really beautiful, but also the tragic past, the Glencoe Massacre. It's a romantic past and it's a tragic past as well. The combination of it was something that attracted, and I thought I should make this trip and also see how they lived. The turf house was really beautiful. It gave us a background of how they would have lived. So it was good, it was good.
I seriously love Glencoe. I loved that little archaeological house that they built.
I love the heather. I've always wanted to touch the heather. I want to be Scottish now.
Yes, we want to come back here.
And we may need to.
It's gorgeous, it's gorgeous.
Breathtaking.
And breathtaking.
Yes, breathtaking.
I love Glencoe because it's home. It's where my family come from, it's where I've grown up and I feel a part of the glen. I love Glencoe because it's full of stories, folklore, tales that have been told for hundreds of years. I love Glencoe because of the changing seasons. It's never the same from one day to the next. I love Glencoe because it looks like this.